Hi everyone, it's registered dietitian nutritionist Kathy LaBella, and here to talk a little bit about kitchens. And I told everyone a few weeks ago that I would talk a little bit about my kitchen, the appliances, what I have, but I also want to talk about some of the trends and easy ways to do your kitchen over on a budget. So I'm going to touch base a little bit on that and show you through some of my kitchen first, as I am getting ready to pack up. As many people know, I'm moving my home, I'm moving my office, and I'll still continue telehealth. And I'll probably do some filming on the new kitchen that's going to be made, so that way you can see something in process as well. So what I presently have here, it's a triple oven. It's Thermador, and they still make it, but they make it a little bit different now. Thermador has two lines, and one is the Masterpiece, which is here, and they've actually changed it all now. And the other one is the Professional Series. So this includes microwave, which is, by the way, it's all stainless steel inside. And it's also a convection oven. It's all push button. And the Masterpiece, again, it's all push button here. What I like about Thermador is they have all of the telescopic racks, easy pull out, nice and strong. Nothing can, fall if you have a heavy pan on here. It includes the warming drawer. And down here, if I press this right here, the on button there, it has 4 different functions. So it actually has the low, the medium, the high. You can actually cook in it. What I love it for is the proofing, where I can actually raise my dough in here. And of course, the warming drawer is great for heating up your plates. So a lot has changed actually since I bought this oven. I bought this the end of 2018, and then they came out with new styles. So Thermador always has had the Masterpiece series, which is this. It's more contemporary, more sleek. The new Masterpiece is really nice. They actually have it's like a silver metallic instead of the black. It's all silver. A little bit better on the electronic push buttons, but they changed the handles. These are the professional handles. They changed them to a slimmer, more sleek line. And then there is their Professional Series, which is what I'm getting for my next triple oven. So the Professional Series, it's all stainless everywhere, and it has the big knobs. It's, the regular oven knobs, which I do like. But they both offer now, actually all the Thermador appliances are offering Wi-Fi. So you can actually control it with an app on your phone from anywhere. But quick self-cleaning ovens, 2 hours and you're done. And just the heating features, everything in them, I just absolutely love. And by the way, I'm not sponsored by Thermador. I just happen to really like it. And then they have a series of, again, the Masterpiece and the Professional Series stovetops and ovens, huge collection. I'll show you what I have for my little stovetop here. So I actually have a lower end, I shouldn't call it low end, but it's a smaller Thermador on the Masterpiece. And I'm actually going to stay with the Masterpiece because I don't need a lot to cook with. And just to show you, put on the center burner here, what I do love are the star burners. Gives a nice even heat, great for cooking, and easy clean too, because these racks just kind of lift right off. Nice soft, you can put them right on your counter. They're not going to scratch it or bang it up or anything because they have the rubber bumpers on them. So I'm actually going to go with this same cooktop again. Dishwasher. Dishwasher, they have 3, I believe it's still 3 different models. I have the middle of the road one. What I love about the Thermador, besides being all stainless, I do have dirty dishes in here now, but I love the top racks. So basically you can lie knives down, line them up right in this rack. You have room for the long utensils, those long utensils that are very awkward. So that's one of the things that I do love is the third rack with the Thermador. The other thing that I really love a lot is the quietness. So if I actually turn this on now, it's on. It's on, and you can't even hear it going. That's what I really love about it. It's very, you just heard it going a little bit there. And that's about as noisy as it gets. My sink is just a basic Blanco, and there's a lot of high-end sinks, and I'm working with a kitchen person now who wants to, offered in with a kitchen package, this high-end stainless steel sink. And I'm actually going to pass on it and go with this one again. I absolutely love it. It's made with particles of granite, and I like the whiteness with the marble, and I love the little strainer that it comes with. Because I went with brass handles on my cabinets, I chose the brass faucet, and I will be doing brass again in with the new kitchen. So, refrigerator. I mentioned this before, is Thermador and Bosch are one company now. And so what I did was I went with the Bosch refrigerator and the French door, but put the Thermador handles on it. So that's a nice option to go with. So we always learn, after we do something, what would I do differently? And one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm getting the built-in Thermador coffee maker that is plumbed, so I can do away with this stuff on the counter. So for those who don't know what a plumbed coffee maker is, it is when it is built into the cabinets, and plumbed means it's just hooked up like your refrigerator that you have water or ice from. So therefore it's a constant flow. You never have to fill it up. It's more sanitary. And it has a compartment in the back to hold milk or creamer for your coffee or cappuccino. And it also has an area for beans, so that way you can have fresh beans every day. And it has different buttons on it. I can't remember how many. I think there's like 16 different options or something on the Thermador. I don't actually remember the exact option, but you can make, different size coffees. You can make tea. So it's really nice to have. So that's one of my big things that I wanted to do away with, things on the counter. So what's what's trendy today? Marble is back, and it's actually never goes out of style. I am going to I have real natural marble now, and when I bought my marble, it was sort of not trendy, and it was inexpensive. When I got it, it was actually less than quartz. Quartz was really expensive. And it's amazing what happens inside of a couple years. Now quartz is going down in price, and granite is still somewhere in the middle. But marble at the time when I bought mine was less money than granite. But I just like it because it's timeless to me. It is more porous, and those looking to get into marble, the price has gone up now. But it's just such a timeless look. I love it. I like it so much better than quartz. I have to take care of it a lot. I use, the method cleaner, like the granite marble cleaner. That's my daily cleaner. But then I also seal it more often, whereas a granite, you only have to seal maybe once a year. Marble, it is better to seal more often, and wipe up every spill. I'm a fanatic about that. I use a lot of cutting boards. Versus if you do go into a quartz, it's, easy upkeep, and it's not going to stain. So you have to weigh out your options there. Tile, of course, tile is still in. I personally like a plain white backsplash, again, timeless. So what are some of the big trends now? Color. They're going back to a lot of color. One of the biggest colors this year, orange, honey colors. Spice color type of thing. I personally am not a fan of it, but I do tell people who are looking for just a splash of color, do it in your small appliances. You know, if you don't have a lot of money, if money isn't an option, then all those appliances are out there. You can tell different trends by what the major appliances are coming out with now. For instance, KitchenAid has their orange blender. They have, I think they even have a pink one. Other companies are coming out with purple. La Cornue, which is high-end, although they do have some lower-end stoves, they have a variety of colors, and they do have pink, they have purple, they have orange stoves coming out. And by the way, one of the highest end stoves out there by La Cornue is $100,000. So those who have the budget, you know, if that's your thing, go for it. So those stoves are absolutely beautiful. So the other trends are dark. Black is back. A lot of black kitchen cabinets, a lot of black walls you're seeing. And there's other ways to, I love black cabinets, but not in my kitchen. I am doing black cabinets in my future office to be, because I think that they're just very elegant looking. So the other thing is teal, a lot of teal. Even teal refrigerators. Retro is back, so they have the retro teal refrigerators. They have retro teal stoves. And flooring. Vinyl is in, laminate and real wood. Going more with anything from natural, you know, bleached out look wood, to the grays are still in, to the dark wood, walnut, things like that is back in. So, you know, there's a variety there to choose from now. Wood cabinets, plain European, either dark wood or medium wood color, like a walnut finish, very sleek, no handles, a lot of built-ins, a lot of things go in the drawer, so you have nothing on the countertop. Just very, very plain, and you know, show off some of the appliances. So that's very, very trendy right now, the European look. But I still like the white. Shaker is still in. A lot of people still like the shaker, and a lot of the new cabinet doors that I see now, similar to what I have, where it's not really a shaker, but there's a little design going around the edge. Off-white cabinets. That's one of the big things now. Gray is still in, but what we're seeing now is more natural wood grain in the gray, and I absolutely love it. But my future kitchen that I am going into, it's more contemporary, although I'm going with the Professional Series Thermador. I'm going to stay with white cabinets, and I'm going to stay with the marble. My floors are natural wood, and they are getting stripped down. They're natural oak, so I'm going to have them completely refinished, and I'm going light. I'm going to go real light with them, more that bleached out look. It was a toss-up. Do I want the dark or do I want the light? And I'm going with a light gray island the next time. This one is slate gray, and I'm going with a light gray island, so I thought the light wood would match better the way I'm doing my future kitchen. So let's see what else is out there. Pantries are big, and I have 2 pantries now that just have standard shelves. The rollouts are nice, and so I plan on doing the rollout. The other thing is, if you have even a closet that you have a pantry in, when you open the door, you can get racks to put your lids on, all of your, you know, to your pots and pans. All the lids can hang on the door. Spice racks, of course, built in, and that's one of the things that I like, is the spice rack built in. The other thing is the saran wrap holder. It has a wooden holder, pull out the drawer, you put the saran wrap in there and it pulls right out. Just all those little things make it nice. The other thing that's nice too, and they make this, I usually keep mine under the counter, but these little bins, they now make the pullouts where you can have 3 of these put right in to, you know, the drawer, and they have little slots for them in there. So a lot out there, but how do you redo a kitchen on a budget? So let's talk about kitchens on a budget. How do you budget yourself? If it's new appliances, you can go from high end to low end. Like I said, the La Cornue's, you know, they have the $100,000 ones. So I was talking to my present salesperson who I used the last time. I went through Pacific Sales. They carry the higher end brands, part of Best Buy, and my representative Dogma over at Waterford, Pacific Sales. We were chatting about this, and she's very knowledgeable on appliances. And I said to her, I said, you know, what do you think about a low, you know, lower end? Not that it's low end, but the Frigidaire, and we both agreed on this. Frigidaire makes a Professional Series, and I had it. I actually had it in 2 of my houses before. And if you're looking for a high-end look, really nice appliance, the Frigidaire Professional Series is phenomenal. I had a dual fuel. It was gas cooktop. It had electric oven. It was triple rack, and it had the warming drawer below it. They have, you know, the French door refrigerator, or you have the option of their built-in ovens and cooktops too. But the Frigidaire series, you can get into, I want to say they have their packages for like 6,000 or 7,000, full kitchen, completely done up. Then you get into, you know, all the typical other ones that you can price out. I don't really know anything about the typical, you know, Whirlpool or Samsung or LG or any of that. I will tell you on Thermador and Viking, they always have specials. And when you buy an oven and a cooktop, or 2 appliances, basically when you buy 2 appliances together, you get a free dishwasher, or you can upgrade for only a couple $100, which is nice. So that's what I love about that. So don't rule those out, because if you're just looking for a basic stove, dishwasher, refrigerator, things like that, Thermador and Viking always have great specials. And then ways to do up if you don't need appliances. Say if you're looking for new cabinets but you can't afford them, you can have them painted professionally. I don't always recommend painting your own if you really want that look, but if you look up a professional painter, they often do the spraying, so you can have your cabinets painted. Why go out and get new cabinets? If you have old Formica, if you have older Corian, those can be painted, and you can do it yourself if you're pretty good with it. They can take latex, you sand them down, they can take latex, or they can take epoxy. And you could do some pretty cool designs with epoxy, and you can get a whole new countertop for like $200. And I've painted Formica before on one of my bath vanities, and it came out awesome. And the house that I am planning on purchasing, the cabinets are pretty nice. I don't like them, but they're pretty nice. And it has the old Corian. I'm going to transfer all of that down into my office, and I am going to paint those cabinets black. I'm going to repaint the Corian, probably just a white, although I may look into the epoxy too. So there's a lot that you can do. Get new handles, just a matter of getting new handles. So as far as trends, as I mentioned way back, all the colors, if you like a trendy color, best to stick with the small appliances there, or the knobs, the handles, glassware, things like that that you can switch out. So for instance, I love brass, and I've been using it a long time, and I'm going with brass again, but let's say in 2 years from now, oh, brass is outdated, it's horrible. Well, if I'm only putting brass on my handles in my faucet, That's pretty easy to change out, you know, very inexpensive. So a way to keep your kitchen updated there, keeping with the basic things and basic colors. So I hope this helps. And as I move on, like I said, I can probably do some filming of the new kitchen being built. Thanks everyone, and please connect with me at either KathyLaBellaRDN.com or at peakperformanceRD.com. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.